What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to Neil K Trading or Neil K Trades. Today we're going to be going over how I made about $600, $700 trading Nasdaq futures. I don't know how long it took me, just off the top of my head. I'll post it in the thumbnail. The thumbnail will say how long it took me, but this is, and like the exact numbers, like not clicking with me right now. So I think it's about $700 on the day. But this one trade that I took, or the two trades that I took today, totaled to about $700 in profit. So don't want to waste too much time. Let's just jump right into the charts. So just jumping straight into it, I wasn't really trading again up until 10 a.m. because that is when I have my class. I got to class at around 9:50. So this is New York time, so this is if you look here, this is an hour ahead. So getting straight to class, I saw this draw, I saw these draws of liquidity. I had marked out this most recent draw, and I had targeted out this high. So pretty much, what was this, the 1 minute? So pretty much I had entered one break-even trade, so this should won't be like that, more like, yeah. 2.5. Yeah, that was that trade. So this was ended up break even. I was targeting these lower draws right here for about 42 points, but did not end up getting it nonetheless. Still happy with how the day went. So just looking here real quick, so the reason I took this trade is I'd seen this bullish fair value gap get created. It inversed very quickly, but then we got all this chop, a lot of wicks to the upside and downside. We even got the closure outside of this gap, came right back down into it. I typically would have closed my trade after seeing this inverse get disrespected, but because prices dumped right back down and it closed outside of it again, I decided to hold it. So I had break even level set quite quickly. It was this level right here. My bad. Where's my break even? Oh, here it is. Yeah, so I had break even set right here. Not really too bummed out. Yeah, price tagged this, came to my break even level, move stops to break even. Although I did do that, I saw price start to reverse here, and I thought it was going to go back and touch my break even, but if you look really close, I didn't get stopped out by a limit order. I actually got stopped out by myself, believe it or not. So oh wait, this is wrong. It should be 775. Yeah, so I'd entered right on that. So nonetheless, I stopped myself out. We wouldn't have gotten stopped out. This trade would have printed for the most part, but if I did not close my position down here, it would have been a break-even trade nonetheless. So this was a 30-point trade. I was targeting about 44, 45 points. And we ended up getting that flush down that I wanted afterwards, but I wasn't too bummed about it. I just wanted to see what price would do after all this. So I got stopped out break even here, waited for price to continue to show me anything it was willing to. Immediately here, I wanted to see some of these lows get taken out. We didn't quite have equal lows here. The wicks were very close though. With this candle and this candle both had equal lows, so I just marked out that as our current sell side. Had this fair value gap get created, so price decided to test it, come back down again, took out this liquidity. We had this really big wick here, which made me pretty bullish, this big premium wick. I'd set stops at that premium wick. I don't want to jump the gun here. So yeah, I waited for price to close above. We got that closure above. We did get these big wicks to the upside, but I wasn't really too worried about it because we did just sweep out that liquidity. I had set my entry on this right here. So yeah, I got filled, entry, boom, entered my trade. 6150. Yeah, it looks good. It was like on that fair value gap. So I had stops at that swing low on the wick, on the premium wick. I like to set my stops at the premium wicks before we start to move back up. So in this case, if this did go lower, but we had a premium wick that was created before we moved back up. I would have set stops at that premium wick. So 21 point stop, about $410. Not really too bugged about that. It is a bit aggressive for what I usually do, but I was happy with it. So 9425. Yeah, so perfect. Price had tagged into this inverse. As you can see here, if I pull up the middle line, we didn't close below it once. So I was really bullish on this. I was not worried at all. Didn't close it below it not once. I don't really like the middle line. I can just visually tell when we close below and above. And immediately after, price started to move back up. We got this change in state of delivery right here, which gave me further confirmation that we were moving higher. I did have break-even level set right here. So the second this candle got created, closed here, move stops to break even, put on no risk on the trade, which happened really quickly. And in yeah, and so in 10 minutes made about $650, so what, like 32 points. Really easy, really to the point. I try to keep it as simple as possible. Let me get rid of this right here. So yeah, we had this draw on liquidity get hit, inversed it, set my limit order, tagged into it, didn't close below the medium threshold of that inverse fair value gap, and price changed the state of delivery. We got that, hit my break even level, and it's quite easy to see what happened here. Just kept distributing back up. I did really want to target these highs here. I know they didn't get created, but I really did want to go for 50 points here. But when I was looking at this trade, I'd seen that. Let me just show you what I was thinking. So let me move this real quick. So we had this candle close up here. Usually price will like have one red candle and it'll continue back up. So I was expecting these levels to get hit from a couple days ago. Did not get hit. I exited on this candle because I'd seen when this candle opened, it shot up to these levels right here and came right back down and created that huge wick. After that, I had exited exactly on this level right here. So let me just control Z on all of this. So yeah, I'd seen this huge wick, decided to exit out the trade there, and yeah, I took a 1.5 RR. Not very much of a RR, but happy with the trade. A win's a win. You can't make $1,000 like every single day. Like some days you're gonna make less than others, and that is a part of the game of trading. Some days you'll make less, some days you'll make more, some days you won't make anything at all, and some days you'll even lose money. That's just how it goes. But overall, I was really happy with this trade. No complaints here whatsoever. So yeah, I took this on my 50K funded account. I did want to take a live account trade today, but price action was really weird for the rest of the day. I know you had a couple potential trades you could have taken. I know there was this inverse here that I know quite a bit of people took. So it swept out. Oh shit. So it swept out this liquidity that was formed here. Had an inverse fair value gap got created. Inversed it very quickly. Had that V-shaped recovery. Went to break even level. I would have had break even level set at like 10 points, to be honest. So I would have said break even level right up here. I would have said break even there. Price did come back down to break even, but it didn't touch it like it didn't touch me, or it didn't touch my order in the previous my break even trade on the day. And price just dispersed up 45 points, so that could have been a really good trade. But I don't know, after I take a win like this, I feel like just the worst thing I can do is go back and keep looking for more setups. I just feel like it's too much. We do have another inverse here. Really good, like I know we had some really good setups here on the day, but I didn't really bother. I didn't feel like risking any more than I already was. And again, this moved up really nicely. Really nicely. That would have been a really good trade, but you can't catch them all. This isn't Pokemon. This is day trading. But yeah, really clean trade. Can't really complain. happy with how the day went. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you found this helpful, leave a like and subscribe. Leave any questions you have in the comments. I know there were a couple in the previous video, or there was one good one in the previous video. He was essentially saying, like, I had my stop loss set at a premium wick, even though there was an even lower, it was kind of like this, there was like a move lower, but we had a premium wick, so I'd set my stop loss at the premium wick. If I can see a premium wick before we start moving up, I'm going to set my stop loss there, because the likelihood of that coming back to that level is quite low, at least in my experience. At the end of the day, trading is all probabilities and market experience, so based on what I've seen, that's what I felt like doing. Oh, I don't even know if you guys saw that. I was talking about this wick right here. My bad, the camera's a bit big. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you found this helpful, leave a like, subscribe, share with your friends, and I'll be coming out with inverse fair value gap. I think today. I'm gonna record it after this video and have it up by, I don't even know, like midnight or something. We'll see. I want to try to go to bed decently early tonight. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Be patient, be humble. I'll see y'all in the next one.